What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm the Toy Sheik. Today we're doing a different type of video because I saw Spider-Man and I am webheaded out. Very excited. Absolutely fantastic. I can't contain it. I want to talk about it. We're going to do it real quick through there. Non-spoiler review. Basically, I guess there might be some spoilers, but I'm going to try to resist those as much as possible so you guys can go out there and check that movie out. But if you want to hear me talk about it, let's do it right now. Alright, so off the bat, I went... Man, this is the second Spider-Man movie in a row where I did not even know it was coming out. I have not watched any of the previews. I did see the teaser trailer for the Spider-Man movie, but I have not watched any of them. Same with any trailer. I don't want to know anything that happens. I wait 27 minutes into the trailers before I walk into the theaters. Well, 27 minutes is top, so you're probably looking at 23, 25. I'm rolling in after I pee for the last time, and then I'm sitting down in my seat. I don't want to see any trailers, because when they show the trailers, they show the final trailers, and there's the trailers that I've avoided the entire time, because you show everything. So, I only saw the teaser trailer. I didn't know anything was going on. I know some characters that we're going to talk about were in it, but I didn't really know what was going to happen with them. So very, very excited about it, and it did not disappoint. I will say, going into the movie, sold out all the way, all day. I went the day before. This is Friday when I'm making this video, because I haven't stopped thinking about it since. I've watched other Spider-Man movies since that time. But I went Thursday afternoon, I guess you'd say, 12:30, second showing, and just because it was a better theater than the 12:15 show was the first one. Each theater, there was basically about 3 to 4 scattered Spider-Man little head seats when you went to go select throughout all of them, but especially once you got past like 4 p.m., that shit was sold out all the way, and so able to go see that, and everyone was there. Sold out all day. All people, all shapes, sizes, colors, ages, crazy stuff. Everyone had shirts, socks, backpacks, hats, you name the shit, I saw it. Everyone was full Spider-Man out. It was freaking fantastic. I haven't seen it in a long time. I haven't seen that in so long, and I haven't seen the theater sold out like that with people of all ages. So absolutely fantastic. I came in, like I said, it was a couple minutes before it started. There was this old lady sitting next to me. She was 72. I don't know why she decided she wanted to talk with me, but she did. And she was like, "Today's my birthday. I'm 72 years old. I've waited my whole life to see just Spider-Man movies. I'm so excited about it." I was like, "All right, well, right on, man. I hope it's good. I hear it's good. It's gonna be good, you know." And so we're gonna get to her review at the end of this. What she thought, but there was everyone. And everyone, it was crazy because it was 12:30. These people didn't go to work. There's kids. There's people all ages. Are you people supposed to go to work, school? It was Thursday. Yeah, that's right. Work, school, old people home, just chilling at your house by yourself. I don't even know, man. It was crazy. Anyway, on to it. Get started. Right away. Shit is into it right away. Swinging scenes. Chef's freaking kiss, my friend. They are fantastic. Best I've ever seen. If you guys like the swinging scenes in Amazing Spider-Man, because I know you do, because that shit is fantastic. When he's going through all of New York, like fantastic, like the comic books, even better than that. They finally captured that shit. This movie is like a cartoon come to life, to me. Kind of a lot of the comic and also of Spider-Man animated series. I don't know, because I was just seeing correlations as I was watching the freaking movie. So, in any case, I didn't know anything about this movie coming into it. So, it was really crazy to see they were bringing back the friends of Mary Jane and Ned going into it. Ned, by the way, if you guys don't know, becomes in the cartoon Hobgoblin. So, really cool in that. So, that's going to be heartbreaking if that does happen. There's so many cool lines after this movie they can go with this to really like develop this character even more. But in any case, everyone did a really great job, I will say. All the actors. I'm not a big fan of Zendaya. Tom Holland I always like or whatever. I think he does good. I think he's kind of typecast because his character does, like, if you watch Uncharted, it is very similar to, like, the characters. So, unfortunately, but he is, like, when it comes to dramatic roles, I think he does really, really good. Obviously, he was in Odyssey as of recently as well. I'm not going to watch that, but he's a good actor. I like him. Zendaya, I like in the old, like, Disney shows. I think it's, like, Zapped and stuff she's in. But she does really, really well. There are scenes in here where she is killing it, and you can definitely tell that there's like a connection between like the two. There's at least good acting that they're like playing off. You feel emotional. There's girl scenes where she's going off on him, and you're like, "Yup, that's exactly how that shit." There is like Spider-Man is such a good character because he relates to how we feel. Whether you're a teenager or even in this movie, as you might feel where you are in your point of your life now, and maybe like not even now, but like I'm saying, he's like having this situation with Mary Jane. Like, yeah, bro, yo, I had to go do that, man. That shit's done. And it is a heart. Like they put the knife in, stabbed that shit, kicked it down, moved it up to the side, you know, sepulchro style. I know, yeah, great parts in there. Tearjerker, tons of sniffles throughout the theater, myself included. They got the eye jerks. It was, oh man, everyone. Tom Holland took it. He was like, it's crazy because there's like flashbacks in the movie to like see the old like stuff that played in, which is really great that they played off of the old movies, the trilogy that we had before that. But it's weird to like see him because he's like so young when you guys see it versus now. He still looks kind of young. I know you say in his face, but his hair's longer. He's bigger, bulkier. You'll see him in scenes without like his shirt on. He has an old look, but still looks young. But he's progressed so much over those years. And as my brother said, he looks like if they were to remake a new version of Back to the Future, he'd be a fantastic Marty McFly, which I totally agree with. But especially with the hair in this one. Like I was saying, I went into this, I didn't know anything about it or any of the characters. There are some new characters that are introduced in this this film. More like a Commissioner Gordon style character. It's really awesome how he does interact with the police, being like showing their like it's just like a lot of this movie is just common sense and getting back to, you know, like, yes, like you'll see like he's like, yeah, you guys are the ones running the show. I'm just like working a job. I'm just a volunteer. And you see like he's working with them. He's in a suit a lot of the time. Just like man, a lot, it reminds me of like Robert Pattinson Batman that came out, which I love that movie as well. But you're gonna see your superhero in the suit all the time, which is what you want to see. So that, you guys have seen the trailers and whatnot. Like I said, I didn't know any trailers. I've seen them like afterwards or what. So they did show the Hulk. Obviously, I didn't know anything about the Hulk that was going to be in the movie, besides the toys that have been released and shown as of now. But I didn't know any of that stuff. Obviously, I knew the Punisher was going to be in there, so we were like, how is this going to go with? Because the Punisher is always like rated R, obviously. Fan-freaking-tastic, I will tell you this much. Fan-freaking-tastic. I absolutely loved it. The buddy cop scenario situation thing they got going on. We're talking about like Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Deadpool Wolverine type setup where it's just like perfect buddy cop situation. It was like that with Spider-Man and the Punisher. Like every scene is fantastic. John Berthal, his name's always hard to say. He killed it. And funny enough, there's like multiple characters from freaking the Odyssey in this movie. They're all making bank this year. We got freaking Zendaya, Holland, Berthal. There's probably another person in there. Like, how did they get all these jobs? No matter what, they're making money this summer time for sure. And Zendaya got Dune 3 coming out. She's about to make even more money. Apparently, those two are like married, and I do like that they stay away from like the scene, I guess, a little bit. They don't say like stupid shit. He does come out. Tom Holland comes out at the beginning of the movie, kind of like Tom Cruise and like Maverick and all those ones. He comes out and they talk beforehand. But he did have a lot of input into this movie, Tom Holland. Not a lot of input, but he had some input, as well as I think I saw some stuff that his brother was like helping him with some Spidey stuff as well, like idea wise. He did look into like fan reactions, like what fans were really wanting to see from the Spider-Man movie, as well as like interacting with the other Spider-Mans throughout, like Spider-Man, what was it? No Way Home, and with all like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as well. So you're gonna see that in this movie where this Spider-Man is like, it's like he like studied all of them. He was just taking time and just studying, just taking it all in, and then he was like, "That's it. That is the Spider-Man that I will be." And he's a little bit of Tobey Maguire and like some of like the facial reactions and how he like looks and stuff like that. He's a little bit of like the Andrew Garfield when it comes to like swinging and like how like Andrew Garfield was like Amazing Spider-Man that was like the Spider-Man from from the cartoons and stuff, like I was saying before, and I feel like this movie is taking like even further. But like the way he would like move all fast and whatnot, and you're gonna see that in this movie like a ton because like, what is it? I have his name written down actually because Daniel Destin Daniel. I wrote all this stuff that I wanted to like talk about on there. Destin Daniel Cretton. He did Shang-Chi. He also did Wonder Man. Shang-Chi I did like. Wonder Man I did not see yet. He focuses a lot on like the character dad. And then as I was saying before, like a lot of his movements and whatnot, he's kind of taken from the other characters. It really was like watching the cartoon like brought to life. The new camera angles that the director did use. A lot of the first person angles. Like when he's jumping across like to the building, there's a couple scenes when you see it through his like first person view and his eye through the mask. A lot of even just the mask you can kind of see in specific scenes where it's like really like adding to the the effect, you know, to really draw you in. You can see through the mask, and he's using like their eyes. He's using his eyes to really display his emotion, and it really just it's so good. They're just scenes, I'm telling you, man, there are scenes just like, oh, he just grabbed in there and just ripped my heart the hell out of there. We're seeing Spider-Man is drama. He's sad. This is like all the madness. It starts to take on, because of like all this like crazy madness that's going on, it starts to spin into another storyline that you got. It's like, what is it like? It's like the mutation saga from the anime series, or like the Man Spider like episode, which they didn't want to make it too like graphic horror, rated R type stuff, so they kept the Man Spider aspect away, but that aspect is in the movie of it, and so you do get to see him go like full spider, and it's absolutely fantastic. I didn't know any of that stuff was going on, so super cool on that. We don't know how he makes the money. I thought he got like left money with like the stuff. I know people have said that, like, how did you get the money to get these things? In the old movies, he would like find things like tech and whatnot before he found Tony Stark, and he would like put them together. So maybe he's like finding stuff and selling it. But I feel like he had money like left to him. I mean, like Aunt May's died. He's had like things. He moved to a new place. So he's probably got a little bit, because he's always like buying flowers, you'll see in this movie. So obviously that will cost a lot of money to continuously go and buy these each day. Like we're talking probably like $10, $12 each. Like, I mean, he's going like a lot, but I'm thinking it's probably like a week each time, obviously, for the flowers to die. But it's still expensive. You're looking at what, like 10, 20, 30, 40. You're looking at about $50 a month. You gotta have at least that. So, but if you're not doing much, catching crime, maybe sneaking a little off the side. You know Spidey ain't doing that, especially in this movie, because this movie's all about building a character, being a good human being, and doing what the hell is right. That's what's amazing about this movie. All the other bullshit that comes out, like this makes you feel like, yes, that is what I need to do, or what you would hope to do in the situations to come up like that, especially in all the zombie apocalypse and the world scenarios. But he's standing up. He's showing what it takes. Like, you gotta do the dirt and grind to be the hero, and that's what's always made the best hero, like superhero movies. You get to see what they have to go through to become who they are, and a lot of those new movies are lacking that. This one certainly does not. He has to go through it all, like every scene. There's no wasting time. It's pretty much all the way through. It is almost 3 hours with trailers. It's 2 hours and 20 something minutes, but it's like 3 hours with the trailers. That's why I skipped the trailers. 2 hours, 25 minutes, and I didn't feel, I wanted to keep going, man. I'm still thinking about the movie. I want to watch it again. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have gone 3 hours. I would have been okay with it. I thought there was good pacing. It was all the way. At the end, I felt, at the climax in the third act, I felt like that did drag on, because I felt like they finished at one point and there was like a high note, and then it kind of like went, and I was like, oh wow, this is still like going or whatnot. But once it picked up, I was like, all right, this seems pretty dope too, and I can see how that's playing in, and it built on a lot of the other character arcs and whatnot. So I can see why it did. It was just kind of a drop down at that one point, but I'm not going to discount for that. I still will want more, because I was still staying watching. If I was at home, like, yeah, that's fine. I'm still watching. I know it's like building up. It's like Walking Dead. It's building up time until you get to the main like scene. The hand scene at the end is really fantastic as well. A lot of people really like that. It was my favorite part, but it was really cool. They do use a lot of like parts in there, not just in that scene, but like throughout the movie. From the PlayStation 1 game, he did take inspiration. There's like combo attacks and things he does with web attacks. Yeah, it was fantastic. And as I was saying before, the camera's like following it on some of the scenes. So it's like, it's going upside down. It's like flipping around. It's going. It's not enough like to make you sick. It's like, that's perfect, bro. That's exactly what I want to see on that. So about this, like, you drop down from a building. He's super high up skyscraper, you know. He's got to be going at least like he drops down and then he like just boom takes off the gone. He's got to be going like 75, 90 miles per hour. Just boom like a rocket. Not faster than even cars are going. I mean, I guess cars on that street are probably going like 25 to 30 miles per hour on that street. So you could go 75 to 85 and still looks like you're booking. But if you're dropping down from a straight skyscraper, you're probably going to hit like 85. Maybe even 100 miles per hour before you like take off. And then the fact that you shoot and go out, dude, do you know how strong your like shoulder muscles would have to be for this madness? I was like, the whole movie he's just like, dude, especially carrying people and stuff, that is a lot of weight. You're just tugging on it. So like you either have like super strong fibers inside the skin, because like, dude, I'm telling you right now, you do any sport you haven't done for a while, your shit gonna be in pain. This fool doing like, he just straight ripping stuff out. You go 100 miles per hour and you go that way, that'll rip your arm straight out of your socket. But he's not able to. Are you able to heal quickly enough, or your fiber's strong enough in your cells to be able to maintain that level? I mean, he's always working, so he's basically like a Spartan warrior. He's just like a tank ready to go. So maybe that is the benefit of it. You do get to see some of that stuff in this movie. Fight scenes do not disappoint. I will watch them on repeat. The Hulk scenes, you see him in the Thing. Every scene with the Hulk steals the Thing. I hate Mark Ruffalo, I will say. I used to like him, man. He used to do like great movies back in the day. He used to do all these like romantic rom-coms and shit. He was always like the weird like hippie like character. And now that is like literally become the worst version of him in real life. But he does, I think he does good. I know a lot of people say he does. I think he is a good actor. He does look older in this one a bunch. But like I was saying, all the characters play a pivotal role in like pushing the movie forward. So it's not like they shoehorn him into the Thing. He does a really great job. The fight scenes with him are amazing. Amazing. So good. And definitely want more. But the Hulk scenes did not disappoint, as well as the Punisher scenes. Like I was saying, the buddy cop playing on that, fantastic. Definitely don't want to miss that. That there's like so many characters pushed into this movie, but it's not like a big thing. It's done very, very well, and it does not get in the way of like pushing the story forward, I think. Whereas a lot of times it's like clutter, but this one like pushed it forward. In any case, there is a different villain in this movie. I don't want to give away too many spoilers. If Tom Holland can help in all the movies, like Tom Cruise does with Mission Impossible, and they're also some of my favorite movies like ever. If Tom Holland needs to be involved in all of these, I don't care what he needs to get paid. You make sure he gets paid that. I believe they have Doomsday coming out. Obviously, I think this Spider-Man movie will be the biggest of the year, biggest of the summer. I think this will be Doomsday. There was, like I said, there's every shape, color that you can think of going to see this movie. Maybe for Doomsday, but Spider-Man hits differently. Even when I was working, my mom said the movies she was most excited to see were Toy Story 5 and Spider-Man. And the old lady at the end. Movie ended. What did you think about it? It was your birthday. So, what did you think? I hope it went well for you. And she said, oh my gosh. It was so good. I'm so excited I saw it. She's like, oh, it was such a tearjerker. I'm like, I know, right? That's what I was saying. This thing got me sniffling the whole theater. Telling you. 72 years old, she said. And then I think she was like trying to sell me her comic books, but I was being stupid and didn't like play into it. But like a whole run of like the 70s run of Spider-Man, you know. Yeah, I don't know no place to take it to. I was like trying to tell her some stuff, but I was like, I ain't got time to deal with that. I just can't watch a movie. I ain't trying to get no collection. I probably missed out on something fantastic. Old lady was probably trying to sell me my whole life, and I just like took her out. I was waiting for Uber afterwards, but she came out and she's like, have a good night. She ain't never say it again. I guess she was like, I guess he didn't want no money. So we done on that, but definitely I want to watch it again. I can't stop thinking about it. That's why I made a video about it, which I never do. Which I started watching other Spider-Man movies. And I watched Spectacular Spider-Man yesterday morning when I was doing my workout. I'm Spidey'd out right now. That's a good ass movie. That's what it does. Go see Spider-Man. Absolutely fantastic. But until next time, that's the movie review. Go check it out. cares what people say about it. I think you guys are going to like it. I think it's the best Spider-Man movie ever made. I think I teared up way too many times during that movie. I think I can't wait to watch it again. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. Hit that like button. You got something out of it. Come back for more. We do toy stuff mainly. I just want to talk about Spider-Man so much. If I talk about movies, I would. I love talking about movies. My collection is too vast. And I love talking about movies. But, you know, the algorithm, how it goes. Hit the like button on that one. Keep it going. And come back for more. Hit that subscribe. I'm Toy Chic. Mad love, geek out. See you guys on